but they can come and compete here just because they haven't been globally ranked in the past. So right now we got Fawn and Shu. So New York versus Colorado, ZSS versus Duck Hunt. It's going to be a banger of a set, honestly. I'm kind of looking forward to this one.
Yeah, you know, you have so many players who you would think of their name and you're like, wow, that is like that person could be anybody, like even like a top 10 player. But they're just now here at like the National Arcadia in SSBU Miami, and we have like Fawn and Shu, who you just like. Shu has 2 set wins over Riddles, and Fawn, really good player from New York. So this is gonna be a good set.
Yeah, I mean, these are 2 players again who are highly ranked on their state's PR, win locals in their region like it's nothing, and can hang with the best of them. Wow, can't tech that stage though, and it's gonna be an early death for Shu, but immediately responding with the side B as soon as she comes back.
Yeah, a lot happened over there in that right area, but Shu just, like, I think teched and then buffered the air dodge as well, and then that just costed her stock.
Oh, my bad. I looked away, I'll be honest. I
yeah,
didn't see the
so much happened. There was a can, there was a paralyzer, gunman came out there too, so.
And still such an even game, just 1% away. We're going to see that jab come out. Duck Hunt, one of the fastest jabs in the game. Not a lot of range, but can get you out of a bad spot.
Yeah.
Looks like Fawn is just setting up shop here.
Not a lot of power like Duck Hunt's moves, but that's what also makes their combo game so good, is that you have all these little hits that are coming out. You have a gunman, you have a can over there, you have a clay pigeon over there. It makes it so hard to deal with all this, as well as like actually accomplishing the goal of hitting Duck Hunt. But as you said, you know, Shu just takes a stock like that, overwhelming Fawn and all that pressure.
Yeah, ZSS, definitely one of those fast characters that can just get right in there, right? Disregard your zoning tools with the proper movement. Oh, trying to grab the can. I'm not sure what was going on there. Or maybe trying to hard call out like some kind of roll or dash shield. But Shu hanging on to this lead. She doesn't need to move toward Fawn right now, right? Just juice that lead.
That's what I was just thinking too. Like ZSS is one of those characters where she can be very fast, or she could just be very fast camping you and not approaching you, and then use her anti-approach tools like Zair, like Nair, to just catch you slipping. But going for the forward smash, not going to do it there.
All right, Fawn though, going to even the stock count here. Not the end of the world to be down by about 70%, but when you play a character like Duck Hunt, you really thrive off making the opponent run into these hits over and over again. And if Shu doesn't feel the pressure to approach, that's not going to happen. So we'll see how Fawn's able to put a dent in this stock.
Yeah, like the more the player can isolate can from the matchup, the better the matchup's going to be, because you're nullifying basically makes half the character flip kick going over the can like that.
Wow, so smart. I mean, ZSS, again, really gifted with movement, right? And not just horizontally, not just with the run speed or air speed or anything like that, but you've also got specials such as down B that can get you up and over a projectile or an opponent who's trying to edge guard you. Whole bunch of bad spots that ZSS can find her way out of with that move, and also kill you at the same time.
It's funny because I didn't have an opinion on the matchup first, but the way I'm watching Shu play, it's like she has to have practice in this matchup. The way like she quickly just overwhelmed Duck Hunt, was able to see the holes in the matchup and like take it all the way. So I wonder how Fawn's going to adapt to that, because usually as a Duck Hunt player, you want to see if your opponent knows the matchup game 1. That's like a matchup check game. And in game 2 and 3, you're playing how the player knows the matchup.
Yeah, this is one of those characters where they're just so weird, right, that you don't exactly win your first rodeo against them too often, right, unless there's like a massive skill gap. So
yeah.
Shu, I agree, does look pretty well equipped to take on Duck Hunt here. See if she's able to roll that into a second game win here. Of course, it is best of 3 all the way until top 4, guys.
Wow.
You know, there's only so many hours in a day, so we got to move things along. But this could be do or die for Fawn.
Yeah, and honestly, like, the way this game's going, you really need to take a moment to, like, settle down, slow the game, and see why Shu is, you know, getting the accomplishments that she's getting right now in this game. You know, she's backing percent quick, she's threatening you with Nair, back air, and down smash, so you need to figure out quick answers and really, really quick.
Okay, got that long-lasting Nair from Duck Hunt, getting Fawn out of the corner. Now it's Shu who has to find her way back, and wow, great read there. Of course, that down B was such a swinging factor in Shu's favor for the last game that now Fawn is looking to call that out, cover above herself, and maybe some of those escapes will get shut down.
Yeah, especially because can goes in the angle that it does, where ZSS always also coming at that angle where flip kick is actually intangible. So you're not even going to hit ZSS with the flip kick during those, during flip kick with can.
Yeah, true. Got to make sure you place it right when that invincibility expires. It can be kind of tricky to do that. All right, Fawn, slightest of leads here, just going to retreat behind the can, send it into Shu. Once again, just using all these defensive tools, all the setup factor that Duck Hunt has to her advantage.
Yeah, if you see too, Fawn is like now playing in a way where she's shielding behind can now because she has a lead. She can take trades with Shu now and then actually be in an advantage favor for her.
Yeah, it's kind of like Snake, right? When you pluck the grenade and then immediately hold shield. Well, your opponent wants to hit you or at least pressure your shield, but it comes at the cost of blowing up the projectile that's in front of it. Shu just taking it slow, going for these forward tilts. Up smash for the safe platform pressure. Yeah, that's not going to trip the can exploding, or at least not in Zero Suit's face. So no trade damage there.
I didn't think the side B actually pushed back the can like that, but the gunman, I think it was actually one of the stronger gunmen, if not the strongest. I know they all come out at different speeds and at different strengths.
Yeah, I believe the slower they are, the stronger they are as well. Oh, and you know what's super strong and fast is that boost kick. Frame 6 option, out of shield or otherwise. Just ripping some stocks away.
Yeah, I feel like in 2019 that used to be one of like the strongest moves. It would just come out all the time and like kill super early. So killing 100 is no surprise there.
Yeah, of course, taking a slight nerf in the startup. Oh, good DI by Fawn there. You've got to have the presence of mind to hold out when you get back thrown by ZSS. Otherwise, you just cook.
Just like that too. If you're not ready to hold away on those nairs or mix up your DI on that, you're definitely gonna get caught out with the flip kick. With the jab over the up B. No jump here. Very good frame traps coming out from Shu there. Oh.
Wow, and the trade. And I got to say, credit to Shu for bringing this one all the way back. There's no way Duck Hunt makes this, right? Yeah, not at all. Wow. And a 2-0 in Shu's favor. A Shu-0, if you will.
I think both games were 2-stock too. That was pretty dominant. And imagine like that too with...
That was last stock, that one.
That one was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one was. But that still felt like really good for Shu, even though like the game was like that close. Like once Shu was in the driver's seat, like when she had advantage, it didn't feel like it was like relatively close. Like it felt like Fawn needed to like find a panic quick, so then Shu could lose the trade interaction, and then Fawn could get set up again.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got to give it up to Shu. That was some great adaptation throughout the games, but also some great knowledge of the Duck Hunt matchup to